Single moms, come, let us talk. Guys, stop introducing every single man you meet to your kids. I feel like it's disrespectful. Like every time you start talking to a new guy, you are bringing them home to introduce them to your children. Why? Why? Like, you need to respect your kids. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, you need to respect your kids. I know you birthed them, but you still have to respect them. Because these men, they're going to come and go. And even if they eventually stay, at least make sure you do it the proper way. Not like you meet them today and, oh, come and meet my kids. And then your kids are next door and the man is next door, opening your legs. Single moms, I know sometimes it could be hard, we could be lonely, but that does not mean you bring everybody home. Stop. Stop.
Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Robi Masaga and I want us today to talk about whatever this lady has said here. Yeah, I remember some time back I was telling a friend of mine about the same. I was telling her it's not okay to be, bringing different men at home. Your kids can see that, especially if you have girls. Well, let me not say girls because kids are kids. Because even for boys, they can see what you're doing. As a mother, they can see what you're doing, and kids will respect you according to how you behave, according to how you act in front of them. So when you bring different men, and as a man, when you bring different women, what kind of respect do you expect from your kids? Because eventually your kids will become older and they will start doing the same thing that you're doing. There's no way you sit your kids down and advise them against doing exactly what you're doing when you're young. It's very wrong to be bringing different men or different women at home if you have kids. I'm assuming maybe you have kids from different relationship. I remember some time back I was talking to a friend of mine. I was telling her the same. She used to bring different men at home, and she had a baby girl who was, I think, at the age of 3 years there. I told her she might think that this girl is not seeing what she was doing, but she can understand. And remember, we have very perverted people out there. You can bring someone back at home and they will end up hurting your own kids. Maybe you'll go to an extent where you trust them so much to even leave your kids with them. They will end up hurting your own kids. You might think, oh, they cannot hurt boys because boys are boys. Nowadays they don't discriminate. They will hurt your kids. And it's you who would have brought that on your own kids. Stop bringing different people back at home where your kids are. Stop. Your kids can see what you're doing. You're not respecting your kids. And your kids will grow up they will grow up and there's nothing you will advise them. Because kids do learn by imitation. They do learn by imitation. So they see these things that we do. Respect that space. That is their boundary. Respect it. You can date, yes. Date, but date from outside. If that man loves you, let him take you to his place or take you to a different, even you as a woman. If a man has kids, don't go to his house until you people, if you're ready for marriage, if you're sure that this is the person that I'm going to get married to, and you're about to get married, that is when maybe you can introduce your kids to those people, but don't introduce your kids to different people. If someone loves you, they will take you either to their place, and if it's to their place, let it not be a place where they also have kids, because you also have to respect those kids. Go out there, find a place, meet outside there until when you're ready, you're sure that this is the man or this is the woman that I'm going to get married to. Don't just bring anyone and expect your kids to go upright. They will, anything you say, anything they see, that is what they will imitate. As a woman, don't go to a man's house if that man has kids. Respect those kids. As a man, don't go to a woman's house if that woman has kids, unless you're sure that the both of you are either going to get married or you're married. That is when now you can introduce your kids to your spouse. You can sit your kids down, tell them that this is the man that I'm going to get married to. This is the woman that I'm going to get married to. But don't just introduce your kids to anyone you meet out there. You're in a relationship 2 months later, you've separated with that one. You go to another relationship. You bring that person to your kids. You separate, you enter into a different relationship. Also that you introduce your kids. How do you expect your kids to grow? These people will hurt your own kids. They will hurt them. If not emotionally, they're going to hurt them physically. Don't trust anyone so much to an extent where you allow them to be near your kids. Your kids are precious. Your kids are very important. They should come first. Sometimes it's okay to be selfish to yourself. It's just okay to be selfish for the sake of your kids. There's a video I watched some time back where a guy unalived the baby of his girlfriend. This is someone who pretends to love you but doesn't like your kids. The guy ended up unaliving the only child to this lady. The only child. Tell me, will this girl ever trust again? A boyfriend is just a boyfriend. Meet outside there until when you're sure that this is the person that I'm going to get married to. Don't hurt your own kids. Don't bring people to come and hurt your own kids. You're going to regret it. We've had stories. How many men have we had out there sleeping with, you're sleeping with the mother and sleeping with the daughter or even the son, because nowadays, like I said, they don't discriminate. You're sleeping with the mother and the son as well. How many cases have we had? Stop trusting strangers with your kids. Meet them outside there. Meet them far away from your kids. Anyway, let me know on the comment section. What do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Yeah. And remember to subscribe, like, and share as well. We meet on the next episode.